Well, just an update on the Blazer here. As you guys know, I got Alpine Type R 10, 2000 watt max, 750 RMS. But I had this capacitor. It was in my dad's truck. It's a 2-pair capacitor. That wiring is just temporary. I got 4-gauge wire for it all. I'm just waiting on connectors to get here. I got some high current ones. It's a Planet Audio. You can't see it, but I got it on Amazon for like 20 bucks about a year ago, and she still works like a champ. But then we got this. This thing has been down for quite a while. Well, about a week. I'm having problems with the ignition switch. As you can tell, I'm still working on it. But there's this switch right here. It controls your ignition to tell the truck, hey, turn on. Well, get the hell out of here. Let's see here. There's this rod right here that's in my hand. I am trying to get it in to the switch for it to work. But when I turn around and try to hook up the rod into the hole on the switch, it does not want to line up. It's like this rod is too long. But I'm thinking that they're up in here, up in this part right here, where the rod is all at for it to come out. I think it fell, something fell in here for it to be pushed forward too much. And I don't know how to quite get to this. So I'm still doing some research on it, but when I find that out on what I can do, I will make another video for you guys, for the ones that are out there trying to do this. But what you got to do to switch this out is you got to drop this bracket right here. It mounts up here, and then 2 on the other side, and then it mounts to this bolt here for it to hold it up, along with that one over there. And you have to do this. You have to drop the steering wheel down so you can get to that switch. Yes, you could probably take it out if you really wanted to, but that could be just more of a pain in the ass to do it. But when you do this, oh, by the way, this is a 94 Chevy S10, or not an S10, my bad, that's up there. This is a 94 Chevy K1500 Silverado. I'm pretty sure this will work for all the other ones too, as the same year. But when you do it, now this is all fucked. This is wire missing half from the previous owners. Your wiring should probably be a lot nicer than any of this. Yeah, but you got 2 connectors, and they go, they go into the top of the ignition switch. But the first one you got to remove is this black one, and then this blue one, because the black one sits on top of this little tab right here. That little tab right there. You got to take the black one out to be able to get this blue one out first. They can be a dirty connector to get out. It can be troubles. But you do got to drop the steering wheel to get it out and change it. But there's more of a problem than just this switch. Oh, drop the oil. Shit. Got an oil change kit. Got to put some oil in it. She's pretty bone dry. But right down here, there was a shroud for the wires that are going to the battery. For these wires right here, right down there, to protect it from the heat of the exhaust. Well, what ended up happening is the shroud ended up cutting into the wires, and it shorted out the starter. Don't know how it happened or anything, but it did happen, and I couldn't figure it out until I actually took the starter out, pulled the wires out, and looked at them. Well, I shouldn't say I did. I had a buddy come over and do it and help me with it, and they've helped me out. It's miraclesforvets.com. They help disabled vets that need help with vehicles and stuff like that. My dad is a retired Marine, I believe. Yep. See, my dad's a Marine. He's a retired. He served. But one thing you do is check if you have this problem. Check your battery. Check your starter. If you have to take it out, bring it up somewhere to get it tested. Make sure your starter's good. If you ever have this problem. What happened was my dad went and did a few errands, and he went to go leave one spot, and he had power and all that to all the instruments in his truck, but he didn't have anything. It didn't want to click or turn over whatsoever. I got it towed back here, and then I've been working on it, and ended up finding these wires down here, stripped a little bit and shorted out. So thanks to miraclesforvets.com, the guys that run that, they helped me out with it, and they helped me get it out, figured out. It does start now, but you got to manually do it by the switch inside the dash that I showed you recently. If you end up doing this and it still don't work, I did some research online, and they say that it could be computers, which is never a good deal. It could be computers, it could be bad wiring in for computers, it could be a number of things. But to start with is check your starter first. That's the best way to do it, is just check your starter first. Check all the wires going to the starter. Make sure there's a good clean ground, good clean power wires, and just make sure you have power going to your starter. And if it still don't want to click or turn over, check your connections at the ignition switch. Now this should be up and running hopefully by next weekend, I'm hoping. But then after this just started up. I'm sorry people, let me turn this down. This has been having a problem. If I end up starting this right now, you're gonna hear it, and it's gonna idle like real bad. So bear with me here. Yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna sound, but you can hear it idling like crap. Yeah, see, I'm not quite sure what it is. If you guys can help me out on it, that'd be great. Yeah, see. Yeah, see, there it is. I did some research on this one also, and I've been told that it could be this sensor right here. This is the map sensor. I do have one of these on order, and it's coming. I should have it the way they sound by the 11th, which is bullshit, but can't do nothing much about it. I'd rather pay $14 and wait for it than $70 or whatever it's at O'Reilly's. And then also I got told it could be this. This is the air control valve. This one is dirty. I have no funds right now to get one. But I've been told it could be either this sensor, this valve, this sensor here, the map control, or throttle positioning sensor. It's kind of a tight squeeze down there, but I got told it could be any one of them. And then there's one sensor and all that right here. I don't know how well it's going to be. There you go. Right there. That's supposed to do something with the air also. I can't remember the name of the valve or what it is. But I got told it could be that. Any one of them problems. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to start with the map sensor and see what that does. But best way to do this, I have a problem here. As you can tell here, I got one screw holding the air control valve in. It ended up breaking off inside. Where is it here? There it is. There you can, I don't know if you can really see it, but there is a screw back in here. But as you can tell, there is no head on the screw. So I'm having a problem with that too. I'm not going to deal with it right quite yet until I can get the proper tools to do it. But Miracle for Vets is helping us out. I am advertising for them. I'm waiting on stickers to put on my truck to advertise for them. Goddamn leaf. But they're helping me out. I'm helping them. So they're helping me and my dad out with our vehicles. They're a non-profit organization. I guess, you know, that you can donate to any Wells Fargo. Just tell them that you want to donate for Miracle for Vets. I guess they do have a Facebook page. I guess the only way to do it is go to Wells Fargo's any banking and tell them you want to donate to Miracles for Vets. You know, they'll take tools. You know, they take any kind of donations for them to get it. They want to try to get a big shop before winter so they can keep doing their duties, their work. Just check them out on Facebook. They're just Miracle for Vets NPO. Miracle for Vets is all one word. I guess just help support them, and they help out struggling families. They're real good guys. They do custom stuff, you know, for vets if needed, you know, or whatever. But there's more info on their page, miraclesforvets.com, or Facebook page Miracle for Vets NPO. Thanks for watching, and rate and subscribe. Thank you.